morning, students. Now, as we have just done non-communicable diseases, now we would go to the communicable diseases. Diseases that are caused due to contact from one person to another. So, they are, as you all know, that again and again I am telling you that this virus COVID-19 is a communicable disease. It is highly communicable disease where the virus enters from one person to another. The person who is carrying the virus, if he comes near means in contact with the other person, that the other person also has the virus, so we have to wear the mask, we have to wash our hands, and if we are touching our nose, ears or eyes, it should be protected. You should not sneeze and spit in public. When you are sneezing also, please cover don't sneeze like this, because then the virus will be in your hands. So it is better to sneeze this way. Don't spit in open public places. So these are the things. It's very, very important. So you can understand when the teachers keep on explaining you or making you aware of the health and hygiene, how this is very, very important in our life now because of this COVID-19. So in this communicable disease, we will read that passed on from one person to another. Just now I told you that coming in contact with another person with this disease, they are mostly caused by microbes who are done in 4 standard. They are tiny living organisms which you can't see, you can only see through microscope. So this COVID-19 virus also can't see, but you are getting it from another person if you are not maintaining the safety measures which the doctors and the government is asking you to do. So these microbes are actually the germs, and then the different microbes which causes diseases are bacteria, protozoa and virus, and it causes things when you cough, coughing open, if you keep on coughing or sneezing or spitting open, you should not do all these things. So these causes diseases to other person. Now the first one is bacteria. The microbacteria causes plague. This plague disease is caused. This is through the rats. Then the typhoid, what kind of fever, tuberculosis, which affects your lungs, and pneumonia also. It's a very dangerous fever you get. So these diseases are caused by microbe that causes diseases, protozoa, and malaria disease and dysentery, where you have loose motion, severe loose motion, malaria, fever. Actually, the mosquitoes that bite have that germ of malaria, and if it bites another healthy person, the person is infected with malaria. So this protozoa is another one. Then virus, you all know this COVID-19. Other diseases caused by virus are cold, chicken pox, measles, polio. Polio, you know that you take that polio drop to protect yourself from the very harmful disease which makes the legs numb, and the person who is affected with polio, he or she can't even walk because the legs don't have the capacity to walk and function. So these diseases are caused by virus. Now through direct contact, some diseases are caused by ringworm, like those worms in the ground, and it directly enters your body. This ringworms, this is an infection in your leg. Then you have the scarlet fever. Through the articles of the dress which a person is, if a person who is infected with this, his things he is using, or the clothing he is using, that is touched by somebody, that person also gets the disease. Even cold, chicken pox, measles, they are also caused by direct contact. You know that in school when a child gets chicken pox, he or she who sits near that boy or girl who is infected with that disease, or measles also, is highly prone to that disease. So we ask the children who are suffering from chicken pox or measles to go back home so that other children do not get in contact with that disease. Then infected food and water, that is very important. If you drink impure water, this called jaundice. So children, you should see that the water which you are drinking is pure and it is not having any germs or it is not dirty. It is better to boil the water and drink it because boiling kills the germs. And many animals, flies sit on the food items because they carry a lot of germs. Even the cockroaches, they carry germs, and if they touch your food items, they get contaminated. Contaminated means they become impure and the germs enter it, and you should not eat any such food items. Even milk also, which you take if you are drinking milk from a diseased cow, then also it's a source of infection. Now the next one is that through the air we breathe, means if you are a person is having contact some disease and virus is there, so if we breathe that contaminated air, then we can have these diseases like whooping cough, influenza, and even we can have chicken pox. I told you that if you are sitting with a person who is suffering with chicken pox, you can communicate with that disease. Now, next is through insects. Now, different insects they cause the disease like malaria, plague, or dengue. As you know that malaria is caused by protozoan, and which is carrier of the female Anopheles mosquitoes. This mosquito actually, this special breed of mosquito carry this protozoan malaria disease. And if the mosquito is biting a person suffering from malaria, then and the protozoan is sucking that blood, and then the mosquito bites a healthy person, then he or she gets that disease, is injected with that disease. Similarly, dengue also, it is a person is bitten by Aedes mosquito, then he is suffering from dengue fever. This plague is due to the rats. I told you that in 1994, Surat city was devastated by this plague, and it is caused by rats. So we should keep our surrounding neat and clean, especially during monsoon time, so that the mosquitoes do not breed or the rats are not making their holes there in our surrounding areas. So we should keep ourselves neat, the surrounding neat and clean. The carriers, now children, some healthy person also carries the germs and germs of typhoid, cholera, dysentery, and in his body, and maybe he is not suffering because his immunity level is quite good. But however, if he comes in contact with a person with this person who is having this disease, and you are in contact with this person, if your immunity level is down, then you can contact with these diseases. Then we have the next disease called AIDS. It's a very highly means what you say, a disease which causes death to the person, because it is incurable, communicable disease, and it damages whole immunity system, and your body cannot fight against this virus, and it causes death. So that virus is called HIV. So the thing is very important that we should have proper diet. Again, I'm coming back to the same thing: proper diet, good amount of sleep, healthy means you should have proper hygiene system, and then you should have the proper living condition. You should do a lot of exercises, drink a lot of water, plenty of water, or means, juice and all that. So these things help us to protect ourselves or safeguard ourselves from diseases, both communicable disease and non-communicable.